Hey, what's up? Well, I'm multitasking. Okay, now I'm no longer multitasking. Um, yeah, back at this thing where I don't really know what to play. My go-to is always here, this or pinball. So I guess I'm gonna go with one of my safe things. Actually, let's go here. Let's play this until I get annoyed, which is going to be like instantly. Why is my volume lower? My volume should be high because I'm important. Getting everything. I'm getting all my ducks in a row. There's so much stuff because I worked so much. I don't have time to actually catch up on stuff. All right, let me see. Somebody sent me a bunch of messages earlier, and I missed them. I pulled them up, but I was working, so. Hmm. Okay, what's happening right now wasn't happening a minute ago. I've seen this happen before. It's been a long time. Shit. It was usually like whatever the video device I'm using, like the output thing, was messed up. So let's see. Frame. Okay. Put this to mid. Somebody said there's a difference between Future Tone and Mega Mix, or whatever it's called. I guess. I do think the menus are different, but I also feel like I'm on all of the drugs every time I look at them, so I can't really tell for sure. There it is. Minus first thing is probably it. Work. I can take that. Alright, let's go. I don't know what the little rankings mean. Like, I wish it was just like a regular, like, D through whatever, say F through A, and then you get like an S or something. But seeing like this is a C, but this is good because this is an E. But if you want to give something that's really good, go for a G, man. G is a good place to start. Let me see what this message is. Hi, you're about to see a very not fun music game. This game is fun. It's just this. Shit. See, I'm getting all these damn messages I'm missing. I don't understand. Lordy. Let's uh let's do the song. See about the timing is. What? Come on. Come on. How is it a 53 foot? Man, do you see how high the bar was? I fucking hate this game. I hate this game's fucking rankings system. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, this shit pisses me off so much. It's so fucking stupid. Why is that a 53? Why is the timing so specific? Like, every other game gives you like a window, but this game is like you have to be like right on. but you have to constantly adjust the sync because otherwise you're just screwed. I fucking hate this game. This game is so fucking stupid, dude. As a rhythm game, like, I bought it because it was highly rated. And my problem with the game is that, like, it's all Vocaloid music. Like, who wants a rhythm game that is all one genre? To be fair, Metal Hellsinger, that's another game that does the same thing. I don't really have any interest in playing that because it's all one genre. Having ballads or whatever, but it's all fake anime voice music. It's all like, sorry, it's all like VTuber music. Like if you were to make, like, have your VTuber have like a fake voice and make songs like through AI, that's where this stuff comes from. I don't know, it's just, so it's, you have to listen to music, but then the game is rated high, but I don't understand why this game is rated so high. It's like overwhelmingly positive. I think it's one of those things where it's just the people that play it, this is what they like. And they, you know, they go to bat for it, like, oh, this is the best game ever. One more. That's really so much, dude. Like, I'm so happy I finally bought it because I feel justified. Sure. Or I don't know where my ranking is. I don't understand how to read that damn meter at the bottom still. It's a 65%. Game's fucking ranking system is so fucking stupid. Look at the fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, alright, so you got 246 cool. 135 good. 23 safe. This game's ranking system is fucking stupid as shit. Fuck this game. This game. Fucking taking this game back to GameStop. Ugh. Fucking, I don't like the way the game ranks stuff. You have to be so, like, perfect, but it's impossible to be perfect in the game because the rhythm or the timing window is so tight. It's awful. Not like a proper music game. Actually, you know what? Any of the other rhythm games I have they're not that precise. Like, it's a window. Again, let's go back over here. Let's go here. Even getting like all perfects in what's it called, DDR, opens up. Like, it's not like as tight as the window is in that game. And on top of that too, you just get random rankings. So what the fuck is a G? Is a G great? Is that better than an E? I got an E, but I got a C. If I got a C, then I got an E, and the E looked better than the C. Like, what does it mean? Ah, man, I feel so justified. I remember going to the arcade and seeing that machine there and being like, you know what? Yeah, I was right in thinking, fuck this game. When you see DDR's got the big pad. Same with In the Groove. There's also that other game. I forgot what it's called. Step Maniacs that has like it's like DDR but it has a center arrow. Like it's literally like up, down, left, right, and there's a center button. Get that. In the Groove, get that. You see like stuff like Truntham, which is the game that looks like, to me, it's like it's the washing machine music game where you have like a touchscreen and you just sort of swipe around the outside. You got Beat Mania, Drum Maniacs, you know, Guitar Freaks, whatever. But then when you like Guitar Freaks, of course, you got a guitar, you got Drum Maniacs or whatever they're calling it now, where you go to the arcade and you have like a full drum kit in front of you. Makes sense. When you see a Project Diva machine, it's just 4 buttons. It's so stupid. Good Days. It's like no. I mean, it's at the arcade up here. What's it called? Round One. I mean, I don't. It's Round One, but I think it's at whatever mall that was that we went to. Like, some of those games were not around back in the olden days. They're like kind of new within the last like 5 to 10 years. But like man, let's go. Let's fuck it. Let's go with what's it called? Right here. Look at how loose the timing is in this. It's so stupid. Of course. All right, I'm going to tap out here. But my whole point is that like the combo is going, and by the time you get to the end of the song, the ranking. Let's finish it. Let's go ahead and finish it. The ranking that you get for the song, it makes sense. Like, I didn't understand, you know, what was cool playing the game back in the day is like getting an A for the first time. Like, oh my gosh, I got an A. Getting a full combo, like, man, I got a full combo. And getting like, oh man, holy smokes, what? I got a double A. Wow, that's crazy. I did really good. And then later finding out you get a triple A, which later gets replaced with some other stuff. But I mean, like the ranking system stays the same and it's a lot more loose. Like right now, if you look at the top of the screen, it says about 52.05%. That's where I'm at. It feels like the way that Project Diva works is it's like, it's so like the timing is so tight. So like you don't have that getting a 52.5 will be like, oh, you got a B, but you didn't get a B. because B is better than S. What does that even mean? It's so stupid. I don't understand the way that freaking Project Diva works. Ah, sorry. The thing that always annoyed me about that game is that game always looked like it was a game that was designed to like show you the interface, and trying to figure out what you're supposed to hit is the hardest part of the game. But the timing is just like the timing in that game is fucking butt cheeks, man. I've seen other people say the same thing too. Like, I like the game. They're like, I like the game, but the sync on some of the songs is awful. I'm ranting about how much I hate Project Diva, the Hatsune Miku game. It's a fine game. It's totally fine. Fuck that game. It's the ranking system. Like, the timing is so precise. I hate that so much. Like, Japanese rhythm games do that. Like, if you play Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero just lets you straight up fail. A lot of Japanese rhythm games, like say Beatmania, the way it works is like you could do great, you could have a full combo, and because of the way that they structure the songs, they will throw a bunch of notes at the very end of a song in Beatmania, and you'll fail. That's another game that I have like small issues with, but the timing's a little bit looser. But like Project Diva, it's so tight. Like it's like this. I don't know. That should be a C. That should be a C. I definitely deserve a C for that. I got a B minus, whatever. At least that's like it's a ranking that I understand. Getting a B, C, D, whatever, but getting like a freaking Hatsune Miku will be like, wow, you passed this with a 52%. You got a G. Yes, you got a full combo, but you got mostly cools. Like what? What does that even mean? It's so arbitrary. And then seeing like, like you think you do really good on the song, you check it out later, it's like, I got like a 73%. Like, it was a full combo. Why is the timing in that game so specific? I never understood why you like this song. I always thought the song sounded like weird. Never understood this one. I don't know. It always just sounded like a song that somebody just kind of put together. They just put some stuff in a blender and they got this. I don't understand the song. I'd never been a fan of it. I was like, oh man, that's one of the songs you like? Okay, I'll take note. That was never my jam. This one, isn't there another one? I guess not. There's another version of that song somewhere. There's another version of that song. It might be the original, and I thought there was another remix. Let's see. It's go to fifth mix. This seems like a fourth mix song. It shouldn't be fourth mix though. It sounds like a fourth mix song. I was absolutely right. I liked this one because it was a little bit more upbeat. That other one just sounds like, I don't know. There's a lot of songs in DDR that are just like, eh. So what happens to DDR is you get stuff like, this. Whatever. I always thought this was a cool, like genuinely just cool sounding song. A lot of the songs from SOTA are. Not a fan. Had friends that love this. You get songs like this that are just here, and it's like nobody. You'll have people that play this because they want to show off, but like because it's a 9 out of 10, but it's not like a great song to listen to. This was super popular, but then you get stuff like this. Yeah. So all right, so let me go ahead and start my round 1 rant. Round 1. What a fantastic establishment. I can't call the dude a friend. There's a guy that I grew up when I was going to the arcades, learning how to play DDR and getting better. Hudson, Kaze.573 is what he was going by the last time I saw him. He's probably still is. He was one of the top players in the world. Like going to like the Konami International Tournament. So the first DDR I got was I got DDR Max. I tried playing DDR before that. I rented the game for the PS1, and I played it in like Connectix VGS, the emulator was around back then, before Bleem or around the same time as Bleem. Didn't understand how to play it. Then I would read about it in the back of magazines. When I moved to Florida, what year is this? Cecily, since I know you're out there. I think it's like 2003, 2003-ish, maybe 2002. I got DDR Max. A lot of friends I knew, for some reason, I don't know what happened. I think they went to this arcade, Tampa Lanes, and they were talking about this cool dancing game they saw, and it was DDR. And I was unfortunately in marching band, so I couldn't go to the arcades anymore on the weekends. And they all got into it, and they all bought DDR. It was like it started off like 2 kids bought DDR, and they had pads, and then it's kind of spread through the group. And I wanted to be like them. I always wanted to play DDR, so I ended up getting the game later on. I played clarinet in marching band, and then transferred schools and still played clarinet, but that's also when I picked up guitar and started playing drums. I had a percussion class. Anyway, so it's like 2002, 2003, started playing DDR. At some point, like all the friends I was playing with, they were into the game, but they didn't really like take it to the next level. You know, they just wanted to see how good they could do. None of them were really pushing themselves. And for me, I just had so much fun playing the game. Like I remember when I bought my pad, I had the Britney's Dance Speed dance pad because that was the only one I could easily find. I would play the game after school until I was too tired, and I would literally just fall asleep on the dance pad, wake up in the morning before school, play a little bit, go to school. I got to the point where I was bringing my PS2 into school, and whenever we would have extended homerooms where we were just stuck in one classroom, the teacher would let me play. I was playing DDR all the time. Started getting really good, started getting better and better grades, got up to heavy, which is hard, whatever this difficulty is. And I started trying to get high scores in the arcade, and I started seeing the same names on the machines. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. This is like 2004-ish, 2003, 2004. DDR Extreme had just come out, so I started going to like different arcades. I would have my dad like take me to arcades, or he moved somewhere, and at some point, like this was like my senior year, we actually moved around the corner from the arcade I used to go to. And I would go to school, and I would skate home from school, and if I didn't go to the skate park, I would be at the arcade from like 2:30 until like 9 p.m. just playing DDR nonstop. Started seeing this dude's scores on there, Kaze. So I remember there was DDR Freak and a bunch of other DDR forums, and I remember distinctly going into the forums because they had like a little meetup spots or whatever, And I remember like just asking like, hey, if anybody knows who this is, I would like to meet him at this arcade so we could play against each other. Eventually, I met the dude. He was not what I thought he was. He was like the same age as I was, but that dude was like on another level. He's the first person I have ever saw beat DDR, which was just like he. Shit, what year is this? It's probably like 2000. It's probably like 2009. I hadn't seen him in years. Apparently, he moved to Japan. His when we were in high school, his dad was a doctor or a dentist or something like that, and bought him a DDR machine, which is how he was able to like just keep practicing and just get better and better and better. Anyway, this dude shows up to the arcade one day that I go to, Tampa Lanes, and I have a lot of the top scores in that place. This dude shows up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Jason?" I was like, "Holy shit, I've been seeing you forever." He knows some of my friends by this point. I introduced them to him. This dude's like, check this out, and he proceeds to get all AAAs on all 3 songs he plays, unlocks the extra stage. Then he's like, check this out. So then he turns around, does the extra stage backwards without looking at the screen. Crazy. Okay, he's like, all right, watch this. So then he had an extra shirt. He puts his shirt on over the screen, and then he proceeds to put another shirt over his head so he can't see. So he's blindfolded and playing backwards. Proceeds to get a AAA on the extra stage, what I had never seen. Rolls credits. I'm sitting there, and then he just walks out. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, dude, I've been playing this game forever. I didn't know there were credits in DDR. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about this though is that guy became a regional manager for round 1. When I moved here, I was in Tampa, moved back and forth between Tampa and Stone Mountain, Georgia. And the last time I moved up here, this dude was like, oh, they got a round 1 up there. I hadn't heard of the chain at the time. So I'm going to the place on a regular basis, and I'm there, and he just passes through. He's like, Jason. I'm like, Hudson? He's like, dude, I haven't seen you forever. How you been? I was like, oh, whatever. He's like, oh, I'm a regional manager. You want a job over here? I was like, dude, what? What? That shit blew my mind. Anyway, he was part of the reason they had some of the games they got, because he was really into rhythm games. But yeah, that man, like trying to chase after his high scores, and then finally playing him in person and realizing, we would play head to head. People would want to see us because I was the top player at this one arcade. But I was telling them, I was like, look, like I'm gonna get a AA, but this man is on another level. When they see it, they're like, oh, you guys are both getting perfects for the whole time. I was like, yeah, but he's getting straight nothing but perfects. Like I'm getting like 10 greats, 15 greats, 20 greats, whatever. This dude is like all perfect on whatever song. That shit blew my mind. And then I've mentioned this before, but so Extreme was the last one I really spent a lot of time with. After this, there's like a bit of a dead spot. You get Supernova later, a couple of years later, but In the Groove comes out in this time period. And the people that play In the Groove are the ones that get to like the next level of like really good DDR playing. I fucking hate In the Groove, because In the Groove it's full of songs that just throw a bunch of notes in there. Anyway, since he's just out there somewhere. This is the proper version of Healing Vision. This is the proper version. We'll just play this. Long story short, fuck Project Diva, man. Fucking Hatsune Miku can get fucked in a Rule 34 site somewhere. It makes me so angry. It makes me so angry because the grades are so arbitrary. Like nothing makes sense. It's like, I got a AA. What's that? Oh, you got a 30%. Like what? Anyway, hold on. I have to restart songs. I paused. But the point when I realized I was like, oh, I'm actually not bad at DDR was I remember going to the arcade and playing that song like 3 times in a row. I was getting 3 AAA or 3 AA's. Like, all right, you know what? I'm not terrible. I'm not terrible. Um, if I didn't get the good, the bad, and the misses, that's mostly because I was holding the controller down here, like in my lap. Um, that would have been a double A. Those hits hit you so hard though. 10 greats, it's not too bad. But yeah, I could sit here and just play DDR stuff and with a pad or without a pad, just man, it's my happy spot. DDR, DDR pinball, and I guess slightly session. Session has some weird glitches that drives me crazy, but whatever. Anyway, as I said, Hatsune Miku can go to eat a rusty asshole, whatever the hell that means. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you want to play a game because you want to cry. You want to play something like Night Trap because you're so emotionally invested in these girls. You know how many times I have looked at this game and passed it up and like, oh, man, I should load up Night Trap. Like, I can't. Is at 3.1 hours. I've never really played Night Trap. I remember reading about it back in the day. My friend gifted this to me, I believe, because I had it on my wish list off and on. For those who don't know, Night Trap was it was Night Trap and Mortal Kombat were the two games that were called about creating like the entire rating system. Where I think they were trying to say that in Night Trap you were being forced to murder these live action women or something like that, and it was training kids to be killers and voyeurs because you're watching monitors of these girls on them and stuff. It's like that's literally not what the game is about. You're supposed to stop them. Yeah, it's good when it hits different. That's what she said. Maybe does that work? Um, all right, let's see. What are we doing? Night Trap. So that possible 84 captured 64. Somebody had pointed out this podcast I used to listen to. They had pointed out how messed up this game is, where like it it has a story. A lot of these FMV games have stories, but if you play the game the right way, you'll be swapping between screens so you don't see the story. The biggest thing with this game is, which is it's one of those things I learned later, and I just have to get good at the game, I guess. Um, there's certain scenes that happen where they like dub in the character saying something like, "I'm going to change the password to green," and if you don't set your status to green, like whatever that is, you just die. You can't trigger any of the traps because they don't work on certain that specific color. This is one of those games that did not run on the Steam Deck all that well. You could get it to run, but you had to like mess around with stuff a lot.
Oh no, there's no escape, my sweet little plum.
All right, Mike, I think we've seen enough of that. Wow, it's gotta be the strangest thing I've ever seen. I hear that.
Just got this in last night.
All right, listen up. The students that have been coming up to work the resort on this side of the lake have been disappearing right and left.
The local authorities didn't have a clue until our surveillance teams tapped into the winery house right there and taped everything you just saw.
What about the cameras and the traps?
Probably security.
What?
We suspect they're using the winery house as a cover, and they're getting anyone who stumbles onto their scheme, whatever that is.
Mike. This is Kelly.
Kid.
Come on, isn't she a little young?
She's young. She's one of our best.
She'll also be working inside. And remember, no one goes in until we get the signal from her.
It's
I want to know more
certainly
about these traps.
something.
Yeah.
That's one
It's a
thing we got
game
going for
that
us. How's that?
oh no,
One of
happy
our guys
weekend.
put
It's
an
not the
override on the
weekend.
camera cable unit here.
I'll
Back
see if I
home.
can switch the title right now.
Means
Although I just had a
means
generic
we have complete control
playing
of
some
the
video
cameras and the
games.
traps.
But who operates
Anyway,
that?
They do.
it's an FMV game.
And who's that?
It's not as fun as something like Sewer
Not
Shark.
exactly certain. Special operators from Control. But we gotta work
Dude,
together
this
on
is.
one.
Let me
questions?
pause this. I can't pause this.
Rock and
There.
roll.
So the appeal of this was people would see this
Be careful.
back then, and they'd be like, "Man, games aren't ever gonna look more realistic." This was like, "Well, yeah,
Keep your
that's
eyes open.
dudes."
We're all depending on you, especially Kelly.
I've always loved the way that they talk shit to you in these
Now.
games.
I'll switch you over.
Hey, you fucking maggot! I thought I depended on you for this one job, but you couldn't do this simple thing. You'll never make it in the Force. Stuff like that. So that's happening over there, right? You have to keep an eye on the little videos feeds, and the characters are walking between one set to another. Meanwhile, you have this right here. So you have the green bar at the bottom. When they are in a spot to capture, I missed it. You have to press the whatever the button is. Got that guy. Got that guy. But again, by doing this, I'm missing whatever the story is. Like, there's an actual story happening here. And it shows you what you've captured and what you've missed down there at the bottom. They also did this thing where the enemies come in and they just kind of like move really quickly. So, hold on. All right. So the reason that they're walking like this, right? They're walking all weird is because I don't know if this is true or not, but supposedly when they made the game back in the day, when they had hired these people, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna be so you're gonna be in this video game. You're gonna be starring with these other people or whatever. You're gonna be the bad guys, and you're gonna get trapped. The goal of the game is, for the player to trap you. Okay, cool. What are the traps? So they built genuine traps. You're like, oh, hey, this floor actually drops out, or hey, this smoke actually comes out of here. Like this thing comes out and hits you over this way, right? But they set these traps up. They're not like necessarily dangerous, but they're traps. So the reason that they're walking like that is because supposedly they couldn't really see all that well, and the people that were making the game, like I guess the people that were the directors, didn't think to tell them like, hey, there's a trap here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna trigger this every single time. So these people are genuinely like walking around because they don't know what's going to happen to them, which is straight up bonkers. That is like when you hear the story about like what's it called, the Super Mario Brothers movie, or like Street Fighter, and like how crazy the sets were for that. This is up there with that to me. All right, I got rid of the happy weekend thing. It's probably won't disappear, but still did for me. Okay. I wish I was into Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was young once too, you
I
know.
own the first game.
You are a very special boy. We both know that. But you must start doing your job. We all have to do our...
Dawn on me. Yeah, I'll dawn on you if you don't.
Well, let me turn my volume up on my end. Yeah. It's almost the weekend for me. I have 2 more days to technically go. It depends on if they tell me I'm off for the weekend or not. I think they're going to tell me that, which is sounds like last weekend really sucked, but I don't know. It's more so that they don't want to allow any overtime. So hold on. Wait a second. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eeny.
So, what's happening tonight, Dad?
Well, we have to bottle the 2 downstairs, and Sarah's coming in with 6 more tonight.
6?
We have to make a delivery.
That's no problem. Tony and I can.
Ashley, I think it's your imagination.
Check out the book.
I am so embarrassed.
No, this isn't exactly what I imagined it was.
Those animals.
They're here.
Good. Come.
Do you see how that color changes on the bottom?
What's
This
the matter with
dude.
you anyway? I don't know. Bored, I guess. Bored. Well, that's gonna change pretty soon.
I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guest.
Hi. I was so afraid you decided not to.
Open. Close the door. Will you close the door? How hard?
Ashley. Hi. Megan. Hey. Lisa. Brother Danny.
See how there's like a full story going on right now, and I'm sitting here trying to like focus on capturing these nerds.
She.
Into the kitchen. Really?
I didn't even realize like I was up there. That's one of the captions I always miss.
What?
Tu parles français, toi?
Oh, this is a beautiful house, Mrs. Martin.
Yeah, look at those.
Please,
Look at that.
just call me Sheila.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Refrigerator.
We'd all like to thank you very much for letting us come up. Very nice of you.
Our pleasure, my dear.
Made cherry popsicles.
We special cravings around here.
Hey, come on, everyone. Let's go down to the lake.
Yes, Victor and I will take care of everything.
Guys, come on.
Oh, Sarah. Victor and I have to make a visit to the Augers tonight. A delivery, actually.
Have fun. Curious little bunch. What's
Well, there's something about...
again, huh?
Victor, you monster. Come on, let's...
Bye, Eddie. Nice of you to drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us know when you want to die, Eddie.
Calling gameplay, I know.
Boys.
Right.
Now, Jeffrey, I have access code from blue to purple.
Don't worry, Mom. It's
Blue to
all
purple. So
everything
when they go in the basement, you have to switch the access code. If you don't, these traps stop working.
You really get a kick out of this stuff.
So?
Come on, Sarah, what's the first thing you think of?
Party! Music!
Weird looking dudes around here. I'm going in for a closer look. Radio's.
That's the titular line. On the roll, man.
This is my cousin, Tony.
What's this? We got problems.
And my gracious...
I think someone's taking control of the system.
Pretty good, man.
We'll see if you can get it fixed. If not, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
That could take all weekend.
Fine, I'll show you to your room. Okay. Lisa, come on, Lisa. Lisa.
What's going on? Oh, not that again. No.
Come on, Studley, we better change that code. How about green?
Sure.
They're fucking things with it yet.
The guest bed.
Come on. Fudge. Fudge it up real bad, you guys. So when they switch it, you have to like wait for a certain time to know what code you're using.
Glad you like it. It really is. Hey, can I use this closet? Oh,
Holmes. Count on it. I think we should give him the old Jamaican number, aren't you? And out.
you're not gonna try.
Oh, wow, you guys, this is the life.
And it could be a lot worse.
Come on, look at this stuff. You know, they should. People like you play with it.
Yes, you can see it in his eyes.
The rat. See, first you put him in a chair with a clown. Oh no, Miss Lisa, that was too tight. And then you find some powder and you put it all over his face.
Hello, so sorry.
Come on.
Me boy tainted. Yeah. Hey.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Editing is all right. Yes, edit.
What was that?
Okay. Something is. Let me go check it out. Yeah, you check it.
Everything looks okay inside.
So, what would you like? Cream.
We didn't buy.
Come on, dude.
Oh, thank you. This is gross.
Oh, goodness.
Fudge.
Did you leave the body box unlocked?
No.
Well, it's unlocked.
I got the dude just standing there.
Hey, you guys want some?
Oh.
You're not scaring me. Wait. What are you doing? No!
Tony, I'm.
Yeah. Let's go outside.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Come on, we gotta talk.
They're after us. Yeah, nice try, kid.
We got big.
Danny, just
What?
The Augs are here.
I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to yellow.
Yeah, right there. That's it.
Oh.
I'm serious. Danny.
I guess I was just.
Idea for you to be hanging around here at night. Why don't you just go home, okay?
Wait, you're in. You've seen those things too?
Go swim. Go up too. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Well, how about you guys?
Oh, we were. Yeah, go ahead. Jeff and I have some cleaning.
Oh, it's the only way they.
Let's go down to the control room. Maybe Tony has seen the Augs.
Gotcha.
I'd feel better if we switched the code again to blue. We don't want anyone else to get control.
Can't believe I'm still living.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but it is. First time I've had the car the entire week.
Laser guns. I made them myself. You're just...
Things are getting really weird around here. Keep your eyes open and watch.
Tony! Come on, Megan.
Tony, I don't understand.
You'd never understand. Just leave now.
Ah! Hold it!
Did you really think that this stupid little toy could protect
Serious.
Us!
my family, my kind?
We gotta tell everybody else. Follow.
Wait! Don't shoot! It's me! Listen, I don't fool him!
Hanging around that weird Eddie.
You remind me of a person I knew in.
Ew! Kelly, I'm so confused.
Oh. Game over, man. They got in trouble because people were like, oh, these kids can replicate this. Hey, you loser. Seems like you weren't cut out for the mission. Game over, punk. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really cool this exists. And I feel like I do okay at the game, but I also don't know how you're like, I think you just memorize it and you just win. That's how a lot of these F&B games are. Even Dragon's Lair. Good old Katamari. Do 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 do. Let's see. The fact that these games don't have proper controller support on here, such a bummer. I remember this, but I haven't played it in forever, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this on. Meanwhile, BRB. almost here. So, what I need to do is I need to, hold on, let me adjust the damn volume first. You guys have been jamming out for too long. So, I need to look up why I'm going to say this out loud and somebody out there is going to know. Why does the dryer or the washer here, whenever I wash stuff, I'm assuming everything's done because I hear like a chime and I go down there and it says 4C. What is that? What does that mean? Do I need to insert 4 credits to continue? Because I can restart the cycle. It doesn't restart it. It resumes from where it was. I just don't know what the 4C means. I gotta remember I have Armored Core 6, which I have not loaded at all. do this? Absolutely not. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Much better. Any other genre besides flight games, I insist on everything being like up, down, left, right. But if I play a flight game and the controls are like that, I'm so thrown off. It's because like early on I learned how to play flight sims and stuff with the flight stick. There really aren't enough games that are like Star Fox owns. There's the Panzer Dragoon remake, but outside of that, like there's not really much. This guy just makes me think, man, you know what I should look up? I should try to get the ROM for ARMS. I can't even imagine how it'll play on here. The problem I had with ARMS was like, ARMS had some cool ideas. ARMS didn't have a combo system. see. That boy. He's that boy. He's that boy. Hey boy. Hey boy. Near construction. Accurate. Let's see what else we have. Take it from the top. Nope. Wish you guys could see the doggy. He's right here. He's not right there. He's actually below the frame. But still. Let's. Pee-wee. Don't break the bed. You're laying it too, buddy. I'm so happy I have these. I'm so bummed that there's not an SNK version of this. You have the SNK collection, but it just covers certain things. It covers like all the stuff before all the games that everybody knows. Yeah, let's load up Hotline Miami. Let's get really angry really quick. Ooh. What is it? So again, I've mentioned this before about Hotline Miami. I haven't finished that game since the game was like new. So when they added in all this like updated stuff in the original or whatever, I don't know what any of that means. Hit start and see what happens. Open. Tell me the game. Oh, you want to kill me? Game's controlled with the left and right stick. It says plan your moves and use melee weapons when you can. I don't plan anything because whenever I try to plan something, I get frustrated because my plans never work out in this game. I don't understand how I finished this game. Damn it, just get yourself killed anyway, won't you? Of course. we have here. Maybe we should leave it that way. I know you. Look at my face. We've met before, haven't we? I don't know you. Why are you here? You're no guest of mine. Do you really want me to reveal who you are? Knowing oneself means acknowledging one's actions. As of late, you've done some terrible things. Yeah, I finished this game back when it was new. I could do 2? Maybe want to throw my controller out the damn window. My problem with 2 is that 2 is a continuation of 1, as it should be. But the problem is that part 2, especially playing when the games when they came out, like we played 1 back when it was new, and you go back and you play 2 when 2 was new. 2 continues as if you just finished part 1. So it's just like, to me, it was just like super hard. But I've watched a couple of like lore videos in the game, and there's stuff I didn't pick up on when I played the first one. I don't feel like the level design in 2 is as good as it is in 1. But again, every time I play 1 now, like, I don't know, I must have been on so much like Red Bull or Mountain Dew or liquid cocaine. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I got through 1. I don't remember having any major issues, but it was also like new, so I guess it's kind of powered through it. But every other time I usually get around like halfway through, I have that. I hesitated on that game earlier because I was like, I should play this instead. Ivy and Ivy 2. But this game seems like it looks like Hotline Miami, but it kind of wants you to be a little bit more tactical. Whereas Hotline Miami is just like YOLO. You know, maybe I'll give you a clue. Does April the 3rd mean anything to you? I believe that was the day of our first encounter. You look like you might be remembering something. There is a game called Suit for Hire, I believe. That game also follows it. That game seems like it was like, you know, people play this game, I think, and they're like, oh man, this is kind of like that movie Drive with, I think it's Ryan Gosling and John Wick mixed together. Suit for Hire is like The Matrix and John Wick. Like, I don't remember it being as brutal, but there's a lot of like, you know, just like diving or something, and like shooting people, and I think you're dressed in a suit the entire time. That game is interesting. I'm just gonna get through a level here, because, yeah, man, I can't believe. So I have issues if I don't have a blanket or something. I have issues getting to sleep. So I have to wait for my damn clothes to dry. I'm hoping they dry before 1. Again, they're in the washer right now, so it's not looking good. But you never know. That dryer is pretty good. Richard, let's party. So the other thing about this game is that when I played it originally, I had used mouse and keyboard, because controller support back then was like, it was still not great. Like, I think this game came out probably when Street Fighter 4 was like the thing that people were playing for fighting games. I shouldn't care, but I'm marketing, because I'm a scrub. Marketing has made me really want to check out Pragmata and that Mouse PI game, but Mouse PI was a game I was interested in before, so it's not as surprising for me. Oh. Over here mashing the button to try to grab the dude. Oh, is that what they're calling it? See, what you calling it Dad Space really makes me miss like 1UP was around still, because I could definitely see them calling it there. I remember one of my favorite takes was Shane Bettenhausen, who again I don't know if he still does, but he was working for Sony for a while. He was a die-hard PlayStation fan. Him calling Halo ODST Halo Babies. Every time I say that name, I'm like, yeah, that's Halo Babies. Oh man. Like, what if you had Halo, but you weren't the Master Chief? That'll be Sony's next big IP. I don't know. I guess do they have to do? Can they do more Last of Us stuff? If they can't, they might as well make a game called Dead Space. All right. Yeah, I'll switch. This is the kind of game that you can easily just start playing and just kind of like get stuck in and get on the few levels of like, all right, I've been stuck here forever. Boy. You know what? I never finished God of War. I know about all the twists in God of War, but I never finished that God of War game. I finished 1 and 3, and that's it. I didn't play 2, even though I hear 2 was the best of the original 3. Well, I hear 2 was better than 1. When 1 came out, I was very interested in it, and I remember getting halfway through the game and being very annoyed at how angry he was. But I was going through a phase where I was like, I was getting burned out on like how macho everything was in like, I'm gonna say like 2006, 2007. By the time, so I played through Halo 3. That was the first Halo game I actually finished. But by the time Gears of War 2 came out, like Gears of War 1, I remember playing and liking. Gears of War 2 came out, and once I got near the end of that game, I stopped playing it. I literally took it out of my Xbox 360 and took it up to GameStop. I was like, you know what? I don't want this. I don't want to deal with any of this shit. Like, we're sitting there and everybody's talking like this. Hey, come on, we gotta go ahead and go over here, Dom. Whatever. Everybody's all like gruff, and everybody looks like they're taking all of the muscle enhancers. Couldn't do it. And then hearing Kratos, where Kratos is just angry, like watching the escalation, which I thought was really funny, just predicting where God of War 3 was going to go. I was like, well, he's killed all of these gods, and they made a second game, and he found more gods to kill. By the end of the third game, he's probably going to kill all of the gods, and he just does. Is that most of? Yeah, I mean, I guess you get to Gears 4 and Gears 5, and they start trying to tone things back a little bit. But the messed up thing is I didn't play Gears 3 because I returned Gears 2. Because I think I played Gears 2. I think what happened with Gears 2 is I played Army of 2 around the same time. So playing like a game like God of War and then Gears and Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare was huge, and whatever else was going on, playing like Counter-Strike and stuff. Counter-Strike, whatever, Source, I guess, was popular at the time. And then hearing Gears 2, where like, they try to give you like these emotional moments with like Dom and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like dudes running around with chainsaws. Just couldn't do it. Just tapped out at the end. I had this revelation where I was like, man, as much as I am hating on Gears of War and Gears of War 2, I really liked 1. But the thing about 2 was when 2 came out, I was like, you know what Gears 2 is? Gears 2 is it's just modern day Contra. I loved Contra. Once I accepted that, I was like, dude, it's like, what if Contra had a remotely emotional story? It was the same kind of vibes. But for some reason in Contra, I'm okay with it. But in Gears, I'm like, nah, this is unacceptable. Anyway. What would my favorite series be? Oh, I grew up playing Roblox and Fortnite, so those are my favorite games of all time. And I love what's that game? what's the weird Baldi's Basic and Five Nights at Freddy's. Those are my favorite games of all time. No, I don't know. Really don't know. If somebody, I think I had thought about this before. I was like, man, the series I probably spent the most time with, and it's weird to say because everybody has like these really cool picks. Like if it's not Street Fighter, which it probably isn't, it is probably Dance Dance Revolution. It's probably like DDR followed by like Skate, and then like I don't know, just random stuff after that. Like I feel like Tekken would be like really, really, really high up on my list of series I spent the most time with that I'm also not great at. I played so much Shovel Knight back when that game was new. Can't go back to this game though. Every time I do, I'm just reminded of like all the stuff I used to know in that game. Does this just load? See, part of me wishes I could say Mother, but the thing is I really like Earthbound. Like Earthbound is one of my favorite games of all time. Couldn't speak on Mother 1 and 3. Like I've tried playing Mother, but I don't know. Just doesn't really click with me. And then Mother 3, I've always heard so many great things about, but I guess my problem was it has that it has a lot of like rhythm based mechanics like during combat to like maximize your damage potential. And all the emulators I played had like weird issues, so I've never been able to really get into it because I'm always thinking about that at the back of my head. This game, man. Yo, this game, wow. Whenever I see a game from the 360 era that has the option to play like that resolution, oh, it's weird. It's a reminder that when the 360 came out, like, you didn't necessarily have widescreen TV. Like, I think the first TV I had when I got one, I had like a big box TV. I was using like whatever, like 720p interlaced or something. Because I heard 720p was a good resolution, but I didn't understand the difference between like interlaced and non-interlaced. I don't like the fact that this is letterbox, but we'll just leave it how it is. This will be fine. My doggy is making weird noises again. We went on a walk when I got home, like 3 hours ago. We were on a walk for probably close to an hour. This is what happens. If I was to go to sleep, he wakes up right around now and he starts doing this. Every single night. And all he wants to do a lot of times is just go out in the front yard.
Hold on, I'm coming.
I'm gonna come all over these zombies, buddy. Don't worry about it.
You okay? One of those psychos tried to...
I heard you needed me, so I came.
Yeah, I'm fine. Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Now my volume is too low. I'm gonna know how to take this dang dog out in a minute. That's very annoying. Again, because literally, so what happened is I came home from work. I worked until like 6:25, got out of the building at like 6:30, took somebody to the bus station. It was my fault that they were still stuck there. Didn't get home until probably close to like 8 o'clock. By the time I get home, my mom was sitting outside with the dog in the front yard. So before I even got to go in the house, I had to walk the dog. Why is this running so weird? I should be able to play this at like medium. Huh. Well, I guess it is that time. Okay, so as much as I want to play this right now, you might be able to hear him panting in the background or whining, whatever the hell he's doing. He wants to go out. It's a bit of a bummer. What was it? 2 hours. It's so annoying. It's so annoying when he does it because the thing is like I'll try to ignore it, but the thing is like I can't complain fully because at least my dog is housebroken. Like my cousin's dog will just be like, he won't even give you a chance. He'll just like look at you and he'll just like pee on the floor like right in front of you. Like, yeah, and what, punk? My dog gets whiny, but again, I don't know why he has to go out. Like I understood if I took him for like, if I was out. If I took him out for like 5 to 10 minutes, sure. But we'll go out for like almost an hour. I think the other day I went out for like an hour and a half with him just walking around. Came back in at like 10 o'clock. Midnight, this dog wakes up and he's like, hey, I gotta go take a piss. I'm like, no, you don't. I gotta take a piss. Come on, let's go. This is roughly what he said. He didn't say these in these exact words, but you know. Anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll take him out and I may or may not be back. I'll probably be back because, like I said, I can't sleep without my stuff being dry. And I have clothes for work, all of my bedding stuff, and like towels and stuff in there too. So, yeah. Anyway, I might see you soon. If not, hope you have a good night. Peace out for now. It'll be a short walk, I think. This is not a Stephen King thing. This will not be the long walk. But I'll be